This week in MLB, there was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of exciting things that went on, so let's take a look at the highlights. Baseball News Club presents your weekly MLB highlights. I'm going to need you to subscribe right now, like, and comment on the video. One theme this week in MLB that is abundantly clear: fans never forget. Just because there was 2020 with no fans, there's still retribution coming Houston's way. MLB becomes political after pulling an All-Star game out of Georgia, and then after being called out by a Florida representative, and then Rob Manfred was quickly asked, are you going to also withdraw your golf membership from the country club you belong to in Georgia? And then Nick Castellanos got the ball rolling this week by flexing at home plate on Jake Woodford. That led to a bench clearing situation. No fights ensued. However, Major League Baseball then followed up and subsequently suspended him for 2 games. Here's the problem with this. Yes, probably not a good idea to flex on somebody. If you do that in any other sport, it's definitely going to be a fight. For MLB Senior Vice President of On-Field Operations, Michael Hill, issued the discipline on Nick, and he said basically for his aggressive actions and for instigating, a possible brawl. I would say, why not just eliminate the suspension, pull him aside and talk to him and explain to him why they don't like those things. I mean, it seems pretty simple to make better relations with the commissioner in MLB by just talking to him versus suspending them. However, I get it. In most sports, and in fact in the real world, if you flex on somebody, you're probably going to have an incident. But I think Nick was just caught up in the moment, really super pumped up because he got hit by a pitch and he ended up scoring. So maybe he took a little too far, but at the same time, it really lit the fuse on a lot of players. You see Yadi Molina throwing people out of the way, including the umpire, and then Yadi had an opportunity to talk with Nick, veteran to a young player. I get it. MLB is just trying to manage retribution, but it was super exciting. But let's move on to other news, which is totally unrelated to the game we just highlighted. On another game against Pittsburgh, Cincinnati Reds rookie Jonathan India took a 94-mile-per-hour fastball by Chad Kuhl into the head. Super scary moment. You can see it impacted Chad right away. He never meant to hit him. It just got away. The craziest part is Jonathan India got up, shook it off, and went to first base. Luckily, it didn't hit him squared. You can see how it kind of ricochets off his helmet, but always a scary moment when a player gets hit in the helmet. Then Giancarlo Stanton grand slam, his 8th of his career, 3rd in Yankee uniform, just absolutely punished this baseball. And then Shohei, doing exactly what he did in spring training, still hitting the holy crap out of the ball. I cannot wait to see what this guy will do with 162 games under his belt. Then Garrett Cole, who's known for slow starts, is absolutely blazing out of the gates. Against the Orioles, he went 7 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 13 Ks. He was absolutely dealing. He has a 1.46 ERA at this point. Nelson Cruz had base loaded against Detroit. Opposite field, looks like a home run. Does it go in front of the pole? Yep, passes in front. But the thing that's disappointing is the fans just watch the ball go right on by. Look at this. Nobody goes for it. But next pitch, pulls it. Grand slam for Nelson Cruz. Just a laser shot out of the stadium. We're going to be doing a Miggy watch for his 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. As of today, that's where he's at. Unfortunately, he's on the 10-day IL for a strained bicep. And then in the St. Louis Cardinal home opener against the Milwaukee Brewers, Nolan Arenado made his presence felt. Tie ball game, bottom of 8. How about Gadoosh? 2-run home run to put him up. And then look at the fan on this one. Gets an A for effort, but misses the ball. Drops it, and the other fans grab it. And then a well-deserved curtain call for Nolan on opening day, and the fans showing their appreciation in St. Louis. History was made in San Diego. Here are the last 3 outs of a no-hitter thrown by Joe Musgrove. The San Diego Padres have never had a no-hitter in their franchise history. Their fortunes have been changing in the last couple of years. They've put together a great team. Joe Musgrove, who is also a graduate of Grossmont High School. That is a school in East County, San Diego, so he's a homegrown talent. Bringing the no-hitter home. Super great moment for San Diego Padres. And here's another angle showing his point of view. Looking at Kim, throwing to first. No-hitter. Congratulations. Scary moment for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. injured his shoulder during a swing. He's on the IL for 10 days. They said he suffered some type of labral tearing in the subluxation. And then, in other news, he rose to fame in the 2020 playoffs. Randy Arozarena makes absolutely the catch of the year. Look at that, just totally laid out. Now it's known as Air Arozarena. Went full out. This guy is a super great talent. Cannot wait to see what he does with the full season, but nobody's made a catch like that this season. He definitely holds the best catch of the year right now. Then Ronald Acuna Jr. looking mid-season form. He looks good this year. And then for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. Cardinal fans are hoping this first round pick will finally explode this year onto the scene. He has a great compact swing. We'll just have to wait and see. And then Angel Hernandez, mid-season form. Ball, nope, oh, strike. Angel Hernandez again. Ball, nope, oh, strike. Then perhaps the pimp home run of the year thus far goes to Jock Peterson. He's with the Chicago Cubs now. He hit his first home run. Absolutely crushes it, pimps it. I guess you can say he waffled that home run. He ended up getting a waffle maker for his efforts. Peterson said he hopes that the breakfast cookware gets passed around more during the season. I hope we're making a lot of waffles. Hopefully we're passing out waffles soon to all of us. And the worst call of the year wasn't by Angel Fernandez, but umpire Ron Culpa. Michael Conforto was hit by pitch, but it doesn't look like it hit him. In fact, it looked like a strike. This allowed one run to score, and the Mets had a walk-off win. Ron Culpa admitted that he made a mistake on this call. Even with the efforts of Skip Don Mattingly, the umpires did not reverse the call, and the Mets won the game. Then Blake Snell channeling his Tony Gwynn. Look at this, stroked the opposite field, looking like a batter who hits .340 each season. Just a beautiful swing, opposite field hit. And then Trevor Bauer in Major League Baseball, the removal of one of his balls. Yep, they took one of his balls out of the game for testing. At this post, there was no information if it tested positive or not. It's just really weird to have these monitors at the game. It's also very odd they went after the most outspoken player in Major League Baseball. Ronald Acuna Jr. and Gene Segura reflecting the true spirit of Major League Baseball. It's really just a game, and we're out here to have fun. They're always jabbing on each other. It's very entertaining. And finally, Steve Cohen, the owner of the New York Mets, received his first win as owner and received the game ball. Thank you very much for watching Baseball News Club.